Everybody wants your money. Okay, is it just me or Temu wanted to choke us this Christmas? Because everywhere I turned, I saw their ads. I'm so sure that it made a lot of sales, by the way. I was actually going to order some stuff at some point, but when I saw that you have to buy a minimum of 30,000 naira, I was just like, Everyone wants your money, from inflation, rising food prices, luxury goods, fuel, gas, entertainment, and the list goes on. It seems as though as soon as your salary enters your bank account, there are many things wanting to grab it away, okay? And I know that it can be frustrating working so hard and you don't know where your money is going, or you're just like, I thought I just had this amount of money and now it's like, a quarter of that. Kind of like you're pouring water into a basket with hose. But today I want to share some tips on how to save more money so that you can have more money saved up, obviously, for investment, for your future, and whatever it is that you want to do. And most of them have to do with changing your mindset and taking simple but intentional steps. Number one, pay yourself first. And what I mean is, as soon as your salary or payment enters your account, the amount you plan to save, automate it, because sometimes it's your savings that will save you. And you can do that using a savings platform or an app, or you can just do it manually. Number two, you might have to delete your shopping and food apps. See, no one is above temptation. You'll be minding your business and all of a sudden you're scrolling social media and you feel like you need to buy that very beautiful, very expensive dress. And trust me, I'm like most girls, I like to shop and I don't always want to cook, but cooking is healthier for your body and your pocket. Number three is to plan ahead. It's not just about budgeting. When you make a list of your bills and needs, also think of the potential extra expenses that could come up so that you're better prepared and you don't spend the extra cash that you have on frivolities. Number four, you're going to have to limit your restaurant outings. Okay, see, if there's something that I learned in 2024 is that yesterday's price is not today's price. I actually compare prices of places I've gone to or want to go to within a span of 2 years. Some of the prices of the foods have almost doubled. So you might just have to give it up for a while or just reduce it and just make sure that you plan your outings, okay? Number five is utility bill consumption. Make sure that your lights, your fans, your ACs are not turned on when no one is using it to avoid energy wastage and high utility bills. Number six is to check your subscriptions. Streaming platforms like Netflix, Amazon, Apple, and the rest. Actually decide if you really need all these subscriptions, because sometimes you may be paying for things that you're not going to actually use. And that's similar to number seven. Yes, you might have to cancel your gym membership, because if you don't like the gym, you hardly go and you might end up, paying for a gym membership and you're just wasting money, you get. So number eight is to have affordable hobbies. I actually made a video on this. Social media usually promotes expensive hobbies and not everyone can afford them. So you can go ahead and watch that video. I'll link it. Number nine is to finish your skincare and makeup products before you buy new ones. There's usually a temptation to buy, the newest body care products when you probably still have two sets of other hair care and body care and makeup products that you've not finished yet. Number 10 is to pay off your debt. Especially if you took out a loan, please try and pay it as soon as possible to reduce the interest that will be added to it. Number 11 is be willing to go an extra mile to get food from cheaper places. This is especially for my people that live in Lagos, particularly the island. Food is so expensive. It will be more cost effective to get foodstuff from the mainland, and it's better to buy in bulk so that you don't have to keep going regularly. Number 12, invest in quality clothes. So this might kind of sound counterintuitive. You might be wondering, you're talking about ways to save money and you know that quality clothes are not cheap. But the thing is that when you take your time to plan for and invest in quality clothes, they last long and they serve you better and they are less likely to wear and tear, and you won't need to replace them often, which will save you money in the long run. Number 13 is to sleep well. Okay, so I mentioned this in my last video, but do you know that sleep is important for our well-being? The more rested you are, the better decisions you're able to make, the better self-control you have when it comes to spending. I'm actually serious. Number 14 is to replace drinks with water. I'm talking soda and sugary drinks. Water is best for your health, and even if you don't want to drink water, you can take juice instead. Number 15. Okay, so this tip, it depends on where you live and where you work, where you go to school, where you go to church. But sometimes just try walking. If the place is not too far, you could just try walking instead of using your car or public transport. Just walk sometimes, It might save you a little cash, a little money. And this is if it's applicable to you, okay? If it's not, you can skip this tip. Number 16, for those of us that are crafty and, like making things, you can sell your crafts to earn money. Number 17 is similar to number 16. You can sell furniture or items that you have that you don't need anymore. Number 18, use social media to your advantage. There are accounts dedicated to giving financial tips and advice where you can learn how to save, make, and invest and grow money. I use social media for entertainment, but it can also be used for educative purposes. Number 19, for my girlies, learn how to do some of the beauty treatments at home if you can. You don't have to, but if you can, in the long run, it will actually serve you better. You can learn how to do your hair, your nails, and just other body stuff too. Number 20 is to share your cost with friends. For example, let's say you want to go out. You can plan an outing with your friends. You guys can come together and talk about your budget and share the cost of transport and everything, and you can still learn to enjoy yourself. Okay, so this is not an exhaustive list, obviously. Please, if you have anything to add, I would really appreciate it in the comment section. Please share how you save money. Please share how you're more frugal, your smart money tips for us to learn from you as well. Thank you so much for watching, and see you in the next one.